are the same. Like everyone comes on, you guys are like I've never genuinely experienced forgiveness the way that I have with this person. And like I said, we're like great friends. Like Danielle, she always says like I
can't wait for you guys to get back together. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're back at it again with me, Danielle. As you can see, I'm here with a very lovely guest, special guest. I'm here with Camille. Camille, I will put her social media handles in the description if you guys want to go and give her a follow. Yeah, before I start this video, I would like to say welcome to those who are new to my channel. Give us a like, give us a comment, give us a subscribe, and do share my channel. So obviously, as you can see from the title, we are going to be having a bit of a chit chat, have a bit of a girl talk, have a bit of a ladies know your worth kind of talk, have a bit of a
just a chit chat.
Have a bit of a chit chat, have a bit of a your mum did not carry you for 9 months for you to misbehave and act like a fool. So with Mia, I was in a relationship, my first year of relationship. Cool. We thank God it happened, it ended. And basically afterwards I was in a position where it was really like I literally sunk low. Like when you say low, like and like I feel like, and like during the time, like you don't realize it, like you just kind of think that like you do, like you know, you just kind of want everything back, like you just kind of like, you know, like, but like a year later I look back and I'm like, bruh,
we thank the Lord.
We thank God. How embarrassing. Like no, like, it didn't gain me any respect, like it just made me look desperate and clingy. Like it passed and then it was kind of like cordial again once I kind of woke up and I was just kind of cool, like chill. Then it was kind of like, yeah, like, you know, now we can be cordial. Like during the time when there was a lot of the begging and the like, you know, it just wasn't it. And like I have a lot of guy friends who basically they talk to me and they're like, Danielle, I was talking to this girl, like, you know, she was this, she was that, she was bad. Then ever since I started talking to her, she became too available, she just started doing the most, and it's just a bit of a turn off. Like, you know, I want to kind of chase someone. Like I like it when they play hard to get, like, which is kind of true though, like, you know, like to an extent. Like I personally disagree with girls who are doing the most, like in terms of playing hard to get, like doing the most, because even with me, if I was
like disappear for like 3 weeks.
3 weeks and come back. Like personally, like, if I was a guy, then I'll say, okay, you're not the only fish in the sea. Like if you want to just a bit bye, like bye. That's coming from my own experience. Like I think growing up after, it was kind of like a, you know what, I'm God's princess. Like even like, what is it in Proverbs 31? It basically talks about we are like God's precious rubies, like literally, like
we're worth more than rubies.
We are worth more than rubies, basically. Like God did not create us to be animals, to be foolish. But and there was a devotion that I actually read where it spoke about it was talking about the value of someone, and basically like when you invest your time in someone that does not give you value, you know, you yourself find yourself to be valueless. Is that even a word? Is valueless to be unvalued? Is valueless a word? Because two people that don't have value, that don't know anything about value, you become unvaluable together.
To each other.
Basically, there's just nothing there.
Yeah.
That's why it's really important that as a female in itself, because like, even like for those who are religious and who are not, like the Bible talks a lot about like, obviously like a man coming to find his woman, blah blah blah, but like we don't just sit at home and just wait to get picked up, and once we're in our husband's home we just chill. Like there is so much that we need to do as women that basically like
to get us to that point.
And not just that, to kind of, I don't say shape the man, but there's a saying where it's kind of like the man is the head and the woman is the neck, and she can kind of turn the head any way that she wants. So it's really important that as females that we know our work.
Which I think is even more of a harder role than the actual head.
Basically,
yeah, because you have the
role of comforting and nurturing and loving and making sure a home is a home. Like that's why it's really important to do a lot of like self love, a lot of like self-evaluation, and a lot of like time to yourself in a sense of like respecting yourself, loving yourself, figuring out your life. So you're just not tolerating anything, and just you kind of like, if you feel like you're being disrespected, cutting that off, like you know, because it's really important that a lot of us want, obviously a lot of us in this decade, we want to be cuffed up, we want to be married, we want to have a baby, but like it's really important that we go into these relationships whole and good and not basically toxic, because even Camille and I were having that conversation, like if I bring your baggage, you bring your baggage, together we're just going to be one big fat load of baggage. Like men find it so attractive when they just see a woman doing her own thing. She's got everything set, she couldn't care any less, like she doesn't need him to come and basically create her, make her who she is. Like they find that very attractive, because it's kind of like, well, I found her, because basically for me, if you want to insult me, I'll say, first of all, you found me the way that I was. I haven't gained anything from you, you haven't taken away from me. I made you, not joking. Not that either. But yeah, like I don't know, like
I think I like I've had three, well, one of them being my sister, two of my closest friends plus my sister get married. I'm the only one that's single in the group. And one of my friends, the pastor that married them, he gave them a checklist. And one of the points in the checklist was, you have to be happy on your own and he has to be happy on his own, so you both can come together and bring happiness to each other, like within the relationship. He was like, don't make your happiness a burden of his and his happiness a burden of yours. Like for me especially, like for me it was like, yeah, like I have to be happy, I have to be like the woman that I aspire to be, I have to have my relationship with God, I have to know what my priorities are before someone else comes into my life. Because as women we're very emotional, therefore we can get lost in a person very quickly. Like we can depend on someone very quickly, and
especially when you don't know your self-worth, you can
get
lost.
You can forget that you have friends, you can forget that you need space to yourself, you can forget that you need to set time for your family, set time to study, set time to spend with God, set times to like just go home and have a shower and get in bed and watch a movie. Like sometimes we're like, no, like I have to be with him 24/7, I have to do this with him 24/7.
Why isn't he replying?
Yeah, and just imagine what happens when that relationship finishes. What is there left?
That's why we go
we
go into a really, really, really dark space, and we feel like we're basically becoming nothing. And that's because you didn't know who you were before the relationship, and you really thought that he was going to come and basically give you an identity in that relationship. So you become lost again. We don't want that.
I had gone through a stage of my life of going through, I had ovarian cyst. So physically I changed a lot, and emotionally as well. It took a massive toll on me. Therefore the person that I was with, I like held on to him so much that obviously once the relationship was over, I was like, who am I? What do I like to do? Where are my friends? Like,
do I have friends?
Yeah, exactly. Like what time these were the times that we would spend together. Now what do I do in my life? I didn't even know what like shows to watch anymore, because I didn't even know what there was on. So I see that, and I see how I was not only being toxic for myself but also toxic for him. Because what if he wanted to do other things? What if he had other interests and he was like, like I can't leave her, I can't like not do things with her. So I think it's really important to like what you were saying, like to be established as a woman before you think about a serious relationship, like something that's going to lead to marriage.
And like for me, like I did a lot of growing last year, and I could think right now, like, you know what, I feel like I'm at that stage where, you know what, I could be in a relationship. But then like for me, I look at myself and I'm like, you know, I did a lot of growing, like, you know, I feel like in terms of spiritualness, like there are certain things that nobody can say to me that will break my faith, and there are just things that, like, you know, boundaries that I've set. But there are still things that are in me that I'm kind of like, no, Danny, you're not ready for a relationship, because those are baggages that your other half don't need. Like in terms of
what we talked about the other day.
Yeah, exactly. Like there are still some insecurities that I still suffer from, in a sense of like, like I know his type, like, you know, like I'm not like that, I'm not built like that, or like his friends are really pretty, like, you know, when he's not replying to me, he's probably bad. Little things like that can be really damaging and really annoying in a relationship, that I know that I need to work on for myself before bringing to anyone. No matter how ready I may feel like I'm ready to be in a relationship, just those minor things that may seem really small, like, oh yeah, you can work on it in the relationship, it's like, no, like I shouldn't have to bring that baggage onto him to kind of work with me, because that's a me problem. Like, it's not his problem to fix, you know. I think Camilla is so wise. All my days, sit down with her and it'll just make you feel like you want to just reset all your relationships, reset, just basically go back in the womb and come out again and start again. Literally, no. And I think that, like,
you make me emotional, stop.
No, but I think that personally happened after your breakup, because you did a lot of self-reflecting. You're like, you know what, which I'm really thankful for him to have ended that relationship, basically saying, no, like, I'm actually breaking up with you, and her having that time out, you know, because a lot of us basically would take them back, you know, because women were so like, oh, we'll give them another chance.
For sure.
Like, yeah, like,
and then imagine starting with that in a marriage.
Yeah,
what foundation do you have?
Because the thing is, coming with forgiving other people comes with freeing yourself. Yeah. Because if Camille or anybody of us would have kept that grudge in ourselves, come the next relationship, because we haven't forgiven the other, we just kind of expect this person to kind of treat us a certain way, because, you know, you're still holding on to that. So I genuinely believe, like, in terms of forgiveness, like, it's really important, because once you free yourself, you forgive, and you're like, okay, you know, I'm free of that. Come the next person, it's gone. All of this is really important when you are by yourself. And even for those who are in relationships, take time out for yourself and just kind of remove yourself from your relationship for like a day and two, and just kind of like be the person you used to be before you were in this relationship. Yeah. Like, I understand your couple goals, you're this, but like, it's not 100% of things that you need to like run to bay and say, you know, take some time out and be like, you know what?
Like, care of your mental health.
Yeah, because
take care of your mental health. How we started this whole thing off. If you're not happy, you can't make anyone happy. You can't even make yourself happy, because
you can't expect someone else to be
how exactly, and
because you probably don't even know what makes you happy. Yeah. So this guy's probably trying hard, but then because you don't know what makes you happy, so how are you going to know that he's making you happy, basically, because he doesn't know how to help you either. That's why it's really, really important for you to identify yourself and identify yourself, your likes, what you like, what you want, what you expect. And important, if you're single and you're looking to settle down with someone, figure out know yourself first, figure out your likes, your dislikes, demand respect. You know, there are things that, you know, like, treat yourself the way maybe expect a relationship from someone the way maybe your dad treats your mom, depending on the marriage. You know, like, because honestly, especially if you're just in a boyfriend-girlfriend stage and you're not too sure if that's the one for you, you need to really, really, really take time.
And pray.
Yeah.
Pray. Like, if you are a Christian couple, put God in the middle
center
of it all. Like, from the beginning, make God your foundation. If you have God on your side, the things that could probably break other couples are going to make you stronger.
And I don't think people realize how much of a jealous God is. Like, especially if you're a Christian couple, and
that as well.
Like, especially like if you and God were like best friends, same WhatsApp group, and then this new person comes and you disregard God. God's gonna be like, hello. God's gonna come in and break it and say, you best believe that I'm not gonna let no one bond our relationship. And you're gonna wonder why this relationship didn't end. You need to think about it and be like, that was God. Like, that's why it's very, very, very important to have that strong foundation with God first, so that when this guy comes, you yourself even know that I would never put any. Oh, Danny, I would have literally been in a relationship right now, because I would have just settled for anyone, like, regardless of how you feel. Like, if you say nice things to me, but then you piss me off tomorrow, and then you say nice things to me again, I would still just kind of settle, because I kind of want to be in a relationship. But the new and grown Danielle and Camille, it's like, no.
For me, I just would have been in a relationship, because I never actually genuinely, like, I was the type of person that's like, I don't need you, I want you. Therefore, don't get it twisted. Like, if you're gone, hard luck for you. Like, I ain't going to like cry. I'm not going to be upset. It's not going to affect me in any type of way or form. Like, it's literally going to just be like.
And another thing is, with me learning to love myself and grow and it's kind of, if I start talking to someone, I know what I bring to the table. I know I'm bringing respect, I'm bringing love, I'm bringing humor, I'm bringing God. Like, I know what I'm bringing to the table. And if you don't meet me halfway, you still kind of disrespect me, you're not kind of showing me any sort of respect or attention, and you're not there, best believe I will cut you off, because no, like, I will not tolerate that. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it's just I don't know, that's just me, because I'm kind of like, I know who I am, I know what I want. You're not going to come here and waste my time, and you're not, I refuse to settle for less. Like, basically that's it. Like, bye. Bye. Well guys, hope you guys enjoyed our little cute chit chat today. I'm not even going to say little, this was half an hour, guys. We will definitely do a part 2 of this, because I feel like quite a lot like that. My spirit, my soul is in here. Like, I just felt like there's more to say. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do give us a like, comment, and so the subscribe button is on the right.
I have no idea.
I think it's on the right. I think. Wait, my right. Yeah. Anyways, give us a subscribe. Press the subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye. It's hot.